The three Zephyrian boys huddled together in the dusty marketplace of New Kepler Station, their translucent blue skin shimmering with nervous sweat. Crix, the eldest at 14 standard years, watched as wealthy beings from across the galaxy strutted past their makeshift stand, completely ignoring the hand-woven baskets and trinkets their mother Zara had crafted through sleepless nights. "Another day, another empty stomach," muttered Vex, the middle child, his large violet eyes reflecting the disappointment that had become their daily companion. Little Nix, barely 10, pressed closer to his brothers as a group of Galactic Council security drones hummed overhead. "Maybe we should try the spaceport again," he whispered. That's when they saw her. Melissa Chen stepped off the luxury transport with the confidence of someone who owned entire star systems. Her crisp white business suit seemed to glow against the grimy station backdrop, and the quantum briefcase floating beside her worth more than most beings saw in a lifetime. Behind her, a small mountain of premium luggage materialized on the platform. The human woman glanced around, clearly assessing the situation. Her dark eyes fell upon the three Zephyrian boys, taking in their worn clothing and the hope that flickered in their expressions despite their obvious poverty. "Excuse me," Melissa called out, her voice carrying the crisp accent of Earth's upper colonies. "I need assistance with my bags. Are you available for hire?" Crix's hearts, both of them, nearly stopped. Wealthy travelers typically used automated systems or hired established porter services. No one ever asked refugee children from the Outer Rim. "Yes, ma'am," Crix replied quickly, nudging his brothers forward. "We can help you." Melissa studied them for a moment, then nodded. "Excellent. I need these transported to the Celestial Grand Hotel. The pay is 50 credits each." The brothers exchanged incredulous glances. 50 credits each was more than they usually made in a week. Vex started to protest that it was too much, but Crix silently elbowed him. As they carefully lifted the expensive luggage, Melissa walked alongside them, occasionally making small talk. She asked about their family, their home, their dreams. The boys answered honestly, perhaps too honestly, about their mother working 3 jobs to support them, about their father who died in the mining accident on Proxima 7th, about their dreams of attending the Galactic Academy someday. "Education is important," Melissa said thoughtfully as they reached the hotel's golden entrance. "What subjects interest you most?" "Quantum engineering," Crix replied immediately. "Xenobiology," added Vex. "Starship navigation." Little Nix chimed in, his eyes bright. After they carefully arranged her luggage, Melissa handed each boy a credit chip. "Thank you for your excellent service. You're good children." The next morning, Zara was preparing another day's worth of crafts when her personal communicator, an ancient device that barely functioned, suddenly blazed to life with an official seal she'd never seen before. "Mrs. Zara of Clan Nephis," the holographic message began. "This is Baris Volkov, director of the Chen Foundation Scholarship Program. We are pleased to inform you that your 3 sons have been selected for full academic scholarships to the Galactic Academy, including housing, meals, and a family stipend of 10,000 credits annually." Zara's 6 arms went limp, nearly dropping the communicator. Scholarships to the academy were reserved for the elite, the children of senators, corporate executives, and planetary governors. Refugee children from the Outer Rim simply didn't receive such opportunities. Furthermore, the message continued, "Ms. Melissa Chen has personally requested to meet with your family to discuss your son's futures. Please respond at your earliest convenience." When the boys returned home that evening, chattering excitedly about maybe earning enough for a decent meal, they found their mother sitting in stunned silence, tears streaming down her face. "Mother?" Crix asked, immediately concerned. "What's wrong?" Zara looked up at her 3 sons, her pride, her hope, her entire universe, and smiled through her tears. "Nothing is wrong, my dear ones. Everything is finally right." As she explained about the scholarship, about the human woman who had somehow arranged their entire future in the span of a single day, the boys realized the truth. Melissa hadn't needed their help with her bags. Advanced beings like her had technology that made manual labor obsolete. She had been testing them, their character, their dreams, their hearts. "But why?" Nix asked, his young mind struggling to comprehend such generosity from a stranger. Zara pulled her sons close, remembering stories her own grandmother had told her about humans, about their strange compulsion to help others, especially the young and hopeful. about how they seemed to see potential where others saw only problems. "Because, my little ones," she whispered. "That is simply what humans do." The next week, as the three brothers boarded the transport that would take them to the academy, they carried with them not just their few possessions, but a lesson that would shape their entire lives. Sometimes kindness comes from the most unexpected sources, and sometimes a single act of compassion can change the entire trajectory of the universe. Years later, when Crix became the youngest quantum engineer in Galactic Council history, when Vex discovered the cure for the Andromedan plague, and when Nyx designed the navigation systems that opened up 3 new star clusters for exploration, they would remember the human woman who saw their potential when no one else would, and they would make sure to pass that kindness forward to other young dreamers who just needed someone to believe in them.